and welcome to Terry Inspiring World. As you can see, I'm going to take you with me to the market as we talk about important topic. Today we're not talking about green card or USA. We're talking about our life, that something that really affects us, and that is when it comes to confidence and rejection, how to deal with rejection, especially rejection, because that's something that I have dealt with, and I know most people are going through this, and I will share my story and it will be very helpful out there for someone. So, rejection. What is rejection? How do you feel about rejection? How do you deal with rejection? Because if you don't deal with rejection at this time, if you don't deal with rejection as early as possible, it can affect so many things in your life, and it can be too late for you before you come into terms with it, or before you actually deal with it. So let's talk about it. So rejection is that state of not feeling that you belong somewhere, like you feel like you're not part of it, and to some extent some family member, they will tell you don't belong there. Others are very serious because the mother or the father reject them, and they have now to deal with that for the rest of their life. So for me, I have had that rejection, and it was very in my young age, like when I was young, and also even when I was a little bit older, like you feel like, oh, you don't belong to this family or something like that. I really took it to my heart, such that it affected me even on my adulthood. And by the time I was dealing with it, it was too late. Like, I have been in a relationship that I should not in, because when you are rejected and you need, it's like you have a yearn in you to have a sense of belonging. So you always want to be validated. You always want to feel like you are a part of a group. So, and that's the worst feeling you can feel, like you being in a group of friends, let's say a group of people, be it a church, be it anywhere. The moment you start feeling you are rejected, you start feeling like everybody is rejecting you, even if when they are not rejecting you, because you have carried that spirit in you of being rejected. You feel like you are rejected, you are a reject. My sister, I have dealt with that. Before I came to deal with it, it has really affected my self-esteem, and always having like to validate myself, to prove myself that I need to belong to that. Like I want that person to be my friend. I want that aunt to love me. I want that cousin to love me. Those things, you wanting to feel loved. That's the situation that I was in. Like, and then there is this situation whereby you have friends who are genuine to you, or you have someone who loves you, and you don't feel like they love you because you are insecure. You are insecure because you have been dealing with rejection. So you treat everyone as suspiciously. So that's a very bad thing, because you lose friends that are true. You enter into relationships that are not right for you. And so let me tell you, in that mode of rejection, people that have gone through rejection, they tend to fall in love with narcissists at some point, because what narcissists do is they know how to pretend very well that they love you, or they see your vulnerable side of wanting to be loved, and they take advantage of that. So they love bomb you, they love bomb you, and you start believing, oh, so people can love you, oh, so people can really accommodate you in their life, in their heart, or whatever. And by the time they start now destroying you, it's too late, because your heart is hooked up. I can say hooked up, or because of love bombing, and you find that you dealing with those kind of things. So this is one of the things I've ended up with the narcissist, because I really wanted to be validated, you know. And you find this person that you thought they love you, that you thought they understand you, only to find that they are taking advantage of your naivety, or your need for love, and or your need for validation. So guys, if you are rejected, deal with it. Please deal with it. Learn to trust you, to love you. You know, no one can love you more than you love yourself. And the journey to healing from rejection is to forgive those people that have really hurt you, that have really rejected you. If you have been rejected, let's say, is that the friend that has rejected you, or they haven't treated you right? The best thing you can do to them is just go to them, talk to them, tell them, you know what, I have forgiven you for what you did, and you can forgive, but you don't have to bring them to your life. No, you can forgive, and you don't need to be part of their life. You can tell them, okay, I forgive you, and you keep that to your heart. Once you tell them you forgive them, that's it. So like I was saying, guys, so the journey to beginning the healing is forgiveness. And then after forgiving, familiarize with the word of God. So there are so many verses that talks about love, forgiveness, confidence, those kind of things. You go and you can Google. You don't have to know all the verses. You can go to Google and Google all these verses about forgiveness, verses about confidence, verses about love, those kind of things, because that's how you start. You start healing by allowing God to your heart, to your life. And the time you start loving yourself, oh, you don't need anyone validation. Someone rejects you, that friend, you've been find yourself like you and God, that's all that matters. Others don't matter, and that's how you start feeling confidence in yourself. That's why if you don't have confidence in yourself, that's very dangerous, because confidence in yourself, it will take you far. Yeah, confidence is like let's say confidence is let's say a driver that will drive you to the highest places. Okay, and if you lack that, you find that you're not living into the standard that God you created you to be. God did not create you to be a mediocre. No, like He has given us all the things that we need for us to succeed in life. But when we start getting ourselves in this situation of trying to seek validation from people, trying to, just because we had like rejection in our past, I learned that God is all I need in my life. People come and go. You will always meet good people. Your mom rejects you, it's okay. Your friend rejects you, it's okay. Your life will move on with or without them, because you have God. So in this in that stage or season of let's say, be it betrayal, be it getting hurt, be it, let's say, you're dealing with self-esteem, girl, when you allow God in yourself, you start knowing who you are. You become confident. You start loving yourself more. You start acknowledging God in your life more, and you start to grow. Your heart you start getting peace, because you know who you are in Christ. You know that God is the source of peace. God is the source of the joy. God is the source of confidence. But if you bury yourself in self-pity, you start seeking validation from people, and that's how you meet some people that are narcissists. Yeah, at your vulnerability or your vulnerable time, that's when you attract fake people. You know, people that are just there to take advantage of you, because they know for sure you really need them. It's like you leaning to them, but when you know you only need God, you know that being rejected is nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with them. It's nothing. If people decide to if someone decides to reject you today, it's got nothing to do with you. It's got everything to do with them. So that one should not even worry you. I know it's not an easy thing to overcome, but let me tell you, once you start calling that rejection in your heart, and I'm talking from my experience, you start feeling rejected. It's like you're carrying a rejection spirit. So everywhere you go, be it at work, be it at church, everywhere you go, a family gathering, everywhere you go, you will just be looking at people suspiciously as if they are rejecting you. But that is not the case, but the case is you are carrying that rejection spirit. You need to let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, and let God in your life, in your heart, and He will fix that. He will fix you. He will fix you. And let me tell you, if you need to do something in life, don't ever listen. You're not good in this and this. No, every skill is learned. Like I remember I wanted to start. I told one of the person I would start YouTube channel, and they were looking because I'm not, to them, I'm not good in English, but who cares about English? You can always improve yourself. There is always a room for improvement. Everything in this life is a skill that you have to learn. And let me tell you that the moment you leave rejection, you get the dream job. When you getting that presentation before the directors, everything, you will feel good about yourself, because you conquered your fear, because you conquered a rejection. It's not about you. When people reject you, it's all about to do with them. Maybe you have something that they can't stand, and you have that great ability, the skills that they hate, and you may be thinking they hate you, but they don't. They hate what you are capable of. So guys, I hope this was helpful to someone. I thought I should share as I drive. And let me know what you think about this video. Please give this video a thumbs up and tell me what you think. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube. It's your girl Terry, and this is Terry Inspiring World. Thank you, and bye bye.